So instead of just making a video where I repeat the patch notes and pretend I'm a news broadcaster, I thought I'd spend the night and actually play the game and give some insight on how the changes feel, or see if I even noticed that something actually changed in patch 1.5. Let's just start with something totally new, which is the experimental solo Banket mode. I'd say it's a solid addition to the finals. No crazy changes to anything or whatever like that. It's just a fun, frantic mode you can dive into alone. There's lots of combat, lots of fun 1v1 fights, lots of light players it seems. In a way, it can help you practice some matchups, such as lights trying to stun and kill you, or dodging melee attacks, or combating the new medium with recon sense meta. Overall, it's fun. I mean, it's too chaotic to be taken seriously. It's basically just a place to go kill some clowns and pick some fights. Besides that, I played a bunch of quick play and some ranked, just to kind of see if the meta shifted at all from the balance changes in patch 1.5. The short answer seems to be less heavies, more mediums. Mediums with recon sense using an assault rifle is the safe, sweaty pick. I mean, it's always been strong, since the game's release, but the nerfs to some of the other classes and abilities has made it the most stable and consistent setup you can possibly play. As I mentioned in one of my videos a month ago, recon sense is incredibly powerful as a solo player, but even more so if you are with teammates that actually use communication. One player being able to see where all of the opponents are and communicate that to his teammates is insane in an FPS game. Combine recon sense with, healing, defib, turrets, highly accurate assault rifles that can put a lot of shots down range, and you have a stable core that you can't sneak up on and can hardly ever outmuscle. I think it's a problem, and I'm confident it's going to be a target for some balance changes soon. We have so many unique styles and possible combinations in the game, but tryhards will always take the safest option. I don't know if they're, afraid of losing a quick match or not winning the 1v1 fight or whatever, but I mean, hey, if that's how they want to play, then so be it. Just be prepared to see a lot of mediums. It's not my thing to play anything super meta, but I won't hate on someone who does. It can make some matches a little bit stale until we kind of learn how to adapt to it, or they make some changes to it, but whatever, I'll keep doing my thing. Moving on from that, I want to mention the changes to nukes. Nukes aren't much of a problem anymore. C4 damage was reduced, and putting C4 on a throwable kind of weighs it down now and makes it very difficult to throw a long distance with any kind of accuracy. It's a smart change that I never really considered. I thought they just lower the damage or something, but actually changing the functionality of it and how the physics work for it and making it actually harder to land is a really smart thing. It's unique. There's more counterplay now to a nuke, but it can still be an effective tactic, especially up close. To sum it up, I think this patch was a step in the right direction. A new game mode with some tweaks to many guns and abilities is a good thing. However, I do think it's created a medium is obviously the best meta for right now anyway. Embark will likely see this data and make some swift changes. They've been on the ball with updates. I think they're trying to find a floor for time to kill and the overall power tiers, and I imagine they're close to establishing that. What do you guys think about the patch? Are there any changes to your game plan? I plan to basically just keep chilling and killing. I'm nearly done the battle pass, so I'm playing fairly casually right now and trying out some different things. I think the next weapon I'm going to get into is the riot shield, because I've hardly touched it, but we all know it's super unique and it can be really annoying and kind of fun to play, so we're heading out with that next. But as always, thanks for watching the video, everybody. Have fun.